Robin Sparstow was a lifelong, passionate advocate for whales. During the 1970s, 80s, and 90s, he produced a series of documentary films about the plight of whales and the global movement to save them.
Whale hunters. Dismayed by this remorseless slaughter, a small group of Connecticut citizens in 1974 organized the Connecticut Cetacean Society to see what we could possibly do to help stem the tide and save the whale. When famed underwater explorer Jacques Cousteau visited the Mystic Seaport to dedicate a new edition of Moby Dick, we talked with him about raising public awareness. State Senator Larry DeNardis suggested naming the sperm whale as Connecticut's official state animal. With the help of many school children from throughout the state, we got the legislature to pass a bill making the whale our state animal. In May 1975, then Governor Ella Grasso signed the bill into law, and the sperm whale thus became a special symbol of conservation and a springboard for education, not only in Connecticut, but literally around the world. Many people still didn't know what a sperm whale looked like, however. So the Science Museum of Connecticut in West Hartford gave us permission to undertake an incredible project, the building of a life-size 60-foot ferrocement model of a sperm whale on the grounds outside their building on Trout Brook Drive. It took us more than a year and 5,000 hours of volunteer labor to complete this monumental construction task. But finally, in 1976, it was unveiled, and ever since then, school children from all over Connecticut and visitors from around the world have come to the museum to see with their own eyes the tremendous size and awesome shape of the great sperm whale as it actually exists in the oceans of the world. Once this was accomplished, we began marshaling our resources to seek international action to bring an end to whale killing on a global basis. Along with many other groups, we sent representatives armed with hundreds of petitions containing thousands of signatures to the annual meetings in England of the International Whaling Commission. It took years of effort and many rallies like this one in Trafalgar Square in London to get this international regulatory body to agree to limit and finally stop all commercial whaling.
Singing his song, jumping and laughing and flashing along in this windy old weather, stormy old weather. When the wind blows, we'll all go together. And then come the sperm whale, and guess what he did? He come to the top with a 50-foot squid in this windy old weather. Stormy old weather, when the wind blows, we'll all go together. And then come the blue whale, if I do recall, of all the big ones, he's biggest of all. In this windy old weather, stormy old weather, when the wind blows, we'll all go together. up such a few. I sailed the world over and only saw two in this windy old weather, stormy old weather. When the wind blows, we'll all go together.
Don Cinetti, along with his longtime friend and fellow whale advocate, Dr. Robbins Barstow, also from the small New England state of Connecticut, had been invited to present a music and whale conservation program at the Heidelberg headquarters of the German-American Institute, which occupies all 3 floors of this corner building near the center of the city. Founded after World War II as a means of enhancing positive German and American interrelationships, the Institute sponsors a wide variety of programs under the dynamic leadership of its director, Jakob Kohlhofer. During a visit to the United States earlier this year, Jakob had become a good friend of Don and Robbins. So when they arrived at the door of the Deutsch Amerikanische Institute, he greeted them warmly.
Jakob!
Please, come in. The focus of this initiative is the entire world, but we do it on behalf of the dolphins. And this is one of the programs we have on our drawing board. It's a very dear one, a special one. I think we can learn a lot from you as a citizen action group. We can learn from a kind of democratic grassroots. That's what I'm so happy about, that you are here.
Well, Jakob, I want you to know that in our feelings, the people of the world and the whales and dolphins of our planet are very appreciative of the efforts of BAI.
Well, thank you. It's little we can do, but we do it with some passion. Okay.
Windy old weather, stormy old weather, when the wind blows, we'll all go together. Oh, up jumped the humpback, singing his song.
We're here today on the 16th of June 2003, the opening session of the International Whaling Commission, meeting in Germany today. We're here in front of CONNY, CSI's hand-built whale that's now almost 25 years old, with Jakob, co-author of the German-American Institute of Heidelberg, who's come all this way to give CSI a very special donation. Jakob?
Yes.
Who has the check?
He has. Well, it's a great pleasure to give to Citation Society International this check. And I think the real reason is because this group changed whaling into whale watching. I think this deserves all our support and admiration for all your work you do. So thank you a lot.
I hope that you're proud with what we do. And
Yeah,
thank you so very much. What do you guys think?
Treasure egg.
Great.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And we put it in his pocket.
Now, may I apologize, please?
It's okay.
All day. Couldn't see them all.
Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea. Rolling home to dear old Heidelberg. Rolling home, dear land to thee. All hands to man the capstan. See the cable running clear. Heave away with a will, me boys, for old Heidelberg will steer. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea. Rolling home to dear old Heidelberg. Rolling home, dear land to thee. Many thousand miles behind us, many thousand miles before, the ocean lifts her waves to bring us to our dear old Heidelberg shore. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea. Rolling home to dear old Heidelberg. Rolling home, dear land to thee. The mighty necker, the mighty necker.
All right, well now, Jakob, we can't tell you how much it's meant to us to be able to see you again, have you visit us. And we want to make a final presentation to you.
Wow.
We have here a cetacean citation presented by the Cetacean Society International to Jakob J. Heidelberg in grateful appreciation for your far-reaching efforts to preserve and protect our vulnerable blue planet through German-American cultural exchange programs and your Heidelberg Deutsch-Amerikanische Institute's Blue Peace for a Green Peace campaign, resulting in your donation of $30,000 in proceeds to the Cetacean Society International for the benefit of whales, dolphins, and porpoises around the world. With deep appreciation from the Society's members, on behalf of all whales, dolphins, and porpoises whose increased protection and conservation your efforts have helped to advance. Well, thank you very much.
Every one of you.
Now, as
You're going to sign it, Robin? So who's signing it?
yeah, we're going to sign it as soon as we're through here, but would you hold this for a moment now? And may I have these here? We have something else, sort of a surprise here, that we want you to take home with you. You may have heard of an artist called Richard Ellis.
Yes.
Richard Ellis is a famous whale artist, and he published a book called Men and Whales.
Richard Ellis.
Yeah, and this is a sperm whale, a painting of a sperm whale back in 1600 over in Europe someplace, on the coast of Belgium, I think. And that was he used as the cover for his book. And so we want you to take this back with you to Heidelberg and maybe put it on your wall there. And Richard Ellis also painted Moby Dick.
Wow.
And his consort as a very special painting. This is a numbered and signed print of this Moby Dick painting, and we want you to have this from our society also.
Thank you very much.
Remember, it's the sperm whale, this Connecticut state animal, and that's what started our Cetacean Society and all of these efforts around the world.
This is becoming valuable as well.
Yeah.
Yes,
This is
Out of print.
Thank you very, very much. Wow.
let's have three.
I thought I would give you something. Now sort of it turns out to be sort of Christmas for me.
How did you give us?
Here's the original.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Thank you very much, all of you. It was great. And whenever you come to Heidelberg, just knock on the door and say CSI. Yeah. And the door will spring open. Yeah.
We're taking the job.
Yes, I have.
Oh, go.
You can use the governor's pen.
The governor's pen. This is better.
It's right here, very heavily. Today is 16,000.
Yeah, I mean it.
All of this money is just paid.
Yeah. You're a model. We don't know what you are. But I don't want to talk about it in front of you.
Oh, okay.
You might get arrogant.
My heads will just swell.
Can you measure Robinson's arrow?
No, but
Even if he got never beat him, look at his friends to beat him. He gets
3,000 miles behind us, many thousand miles before, the ocean lifts her waves to bring us to our dear New England shore. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea, rolling home to old New England, rolling home, dear land, to thee. All hands to man the capstan, see the cable running clear, heave away with a Wilmy board for new.
More of Robin Sparstow's whale documentaries are available on the BTA Films channel on YouTube. Click here to subscribe or follow these links to other films by a master of home movie storytelling in the pre-digital era.